Today's championship game?
Hey man, I thought the guys played, with a lot of energy. They were really, really jacked up and excited about playing today. And you have to know that anytime you get a chance, an opportunity to play for a championship, it's special. Because it's not every day you play. We play 26 games, but you have to wait till the end of the year to get an opportunity to play for a championship. And I just thought that they really bought into the idea that, if you win a game, you could be playing for a championship. And this crew, we're graduating 5 seniors, and this crew, whenever they've been in a situation where they've had an opportunity to play for a championship, they've responded. And I think more importantly, because we didn't play so well in our conference tournament, we had a couple of kids that didn't play their best game. It kind of left a sour taste in our mouth, and I think this gave them an opportunity to come back and really just, lay it all on the line and give their absolute best. That way these seniors get an opportunity to go away with a great taste in their mouth, a 20-win season, because we're able to add 2 wins here. And I think it just added a world of momentum and morale to our program as we're moving forward.
All right, George, this one's for you. So you're named the tournament's most outstanding player. You had a great couple of games here this weekend at Alumni Hall. Take us through your mindset going on these last 2 games and ultimately the end of your college career.
It's been, a tough journey. We started from bottom when I got here, 4 wins season, and since I came, we just progressed every year. And I'm just honored to be able to, receive this award. I worked hard my whole career, and my coach, guided me through. And I'm just happy we came out, champions, and ultimately finished out. Our main goal was 20 wins, and we got it.
All right, Coach, building off that question, as he said, 4 wins just a few years ago, and now 20 wins in an ECAC championship. How did you progress the program that quickly, and what are some of the things that you look to build off going into next season?
Well, I think, in coming to Lincoln and taking over such a program that had performed so poorly prior to my arrival, I think the main thing, we were just trying to go out and find some really high-character kids, young people who had come from winning programs, high school programs, who had experienced winning and knew how to win. I think that was the first thing. Good academic kids who had matriculated and were doing really well. We were very fortunate to get 2 brothers, George, who we have here to my left, and his brother Justin Jackson. Both of them were Division I transfers. George came from Coppin State, and Justin came from Morgan State. And to get 2 very, very good Division I guards, and not only that, 2 brothers who have played basketball all their life together, who know each other's instincts and pretty much each other's every move, was a tremendous plus in the right direction with our program. And then Derek Washington was another young man who had only played 1 year junior college out in Kansas, which is a very good league. We were able to get him, and with guard play, when you got good guard play, you're going to always have a chance to win. And those young people have just kind of just made this program, just built it a little bit more and more every year. We haven't really had a big post player. So it makes even more special what we've done with this program, because if you look at our team, we're only 6'5". If you stretch it, you give us 6'6", but we're really playing with 6'5" guys and 6'4" guys at the 4 and the 5. So to put up 17, 18, 20 win seasons is just, it's remarkable. But and moving forward, I think these guys have set the standard. We're trying to play a lot of teams in our region. We don't just play in conference. We try to play over up in New York, because we want to be known as not just a team in our conference as being a good team, but we want to be known as a good team in the region. So these guys have set the bar high. So there's a lot of work to be done, and I think we got some still really good kids in the program. So hopefully we can continue to build on their momentum that they've set the standard to be.
George, how does that feel for you to hear that your coach name you like that as one of the program builders here and help turn this thing around? Not only you, but your brother and the other seniors that you graduated with, to leave a legacy like this?
It feels good. When we came here, we didn't really have nothing to lose. There's no way that we could get worse than 4 wins. So we just came in and worked hard. I have good leadership qualities, and I felt like, well, as soon as I came in, he made me a captain. So it was like, man, I just got a lot of pressure on me already. So I got to push these guys that I don't even know from anywhere. I've never met them before, and now he talking about you the captain. So it's crazy. So they had to buy into what I was saying. I was a starting point guard for 3 years, and me along with Derek and Justin and Chris Kinney, I felt like we guided them and we got the program where it needed to be.
All right, so this question's for both of you now. We're here at Alumni Hall in Fairfield University. Not exactly a trip down the street from Lincoln. What was your experience like here, not only in Fairfield, but at Alumni Hall and with the environment of the tournament and the teams that you played against?
I felt like the committee here did a phenomenal job. They did an outstanding job. The hotel accommodations were phenomenal. We had the opportunity to have breakfast, at the hotel, which is always great when you can eat, wherever you stay, because you don't have to load up and unload, and so that was, tremendous in terms of accommodating the team. I thought that it was well organized, well put together. From the officiating down to the organization of, the accommodations of where you're going to be in terms of locker room. Everything was pretty organized. We got emails and so forth before we got here that kind of spelled everything out, contact information, emergency information. So I thought it was very well put together. Committee, hats off to the committee, did a phenomenal job. And we were just privileged to have the opportunity, to participate. It's been some years since Lincoln's Minutes program has had the opportunity to participate in the ECAC, and I think the very last time that they did participate, they were Division III members. They were a member of Division III. So this marks our first year as a Division II, our first time as a Division II member being a part of the ECAC, and quite special because we ended up winning it. But hats off to the committee, great experience. Kids love the opportunity to get away and get in a hotel because they bond a little differently than playing at home. So, they were able to spend some more time together, and even more special for the seniors because you get a chance to kind of really ride this wave and have as much fun as you possibly can. I try not to put much pressure at all this week. I let them play, and I didn't really do a whole lot of scouting reports. I showed them the scouting report the last 2 days right before the game, 30 minutes. So, it's more of what we've done all year long, but I wanted to be more about fun and just the experience of coming in, having a great time, and I thought everything went wonderful.
No, my experience was great. I didn't really enjoy the ride too much. But, we got up here, the hotel was beautiful. Breakfast, everything was beautiful, the beds were comfortable. We got in here, played some good competition. It was a nice, quality team that you all brought in here. They really they were very disciplined team, very coachable kids, very good sportsmanship. Even down to they washed our jerseys and had them hung up for us when we came in there. Man, it just felt like we was already the champions, man, walking in here. So, I'm glad we came down here represented, and thanks for, inviting us.
All right, final question. George, we'll start with you with this one. What's the next step? I hate to bring it up, but your college career's over. What's the next step for you going back to Lincoln and moving on after that?
Just graduating, and getting into the real world. I have a lot of different job opportunities set up for me from when I graduate. So it's just all about, when, looking at contracts and seeing which company I want to work for, and, coming back to Lincoln and showing love and coming to support the games. Hopefully we can get some rings or something. And, that's just next for me, just moving forward.
Yeah, well, because this program, this group of kids have been so special, I think we are going to do rings for them. And we were fortunate enough to win our Northern Division, our conference divisional title last year. So we'll probably put that on them and ECAC. And when I first got this group together, their first year, we went up to Milwaukee and played in this HBCU Classic, and we won that. So they've won something every year, which is kind of a testament to the progression of the program, and it beat some ranked, and programs that were ranked in the country, and beat some good programs. So I just think that as we move forward, I always put a lot of emphasis on just being responsible and taking care of your business, not just on the basketball court, but in the classroom, with your personal life. I think that if you're successful in everything that you touch, then you'll be successful on the basketball court. It's only a figure of our imagination if you think somebody's just going to be great on the basketball court and they just, their social life or their life beyond the game is just totally out of order. So we really try to educate the young people on having a holistic educational experience where you go to school because we want you to graduate. You got to graduate. And to this point, we've graduated at least about 90+% of the kids that have come through our program. And I enjoy going to graduation. You know, I dress up, I go to graduation because there's not a better feeling to watch and walk across the stage. And again, we're trying to build something special with this program so that when these young people graduate and go out into the workforce, they'll come back and they'll come see us, whether we're traveling on the road or whether we're at home. They'll come home and feel real proud about what they built, and hold a standard for the people who are playing now. That look, you got a lot to play for, because we got something here that's special, and you have to build and work hard to it. You know, work hard for it just as we did to keep it special.